Hello everyone and welcome to the Cultivated Candle Co YouTube channel. So in 2020, Jared and I decided we wanted to start posting videos more on YouTube because if you guys follow us on Instagram stories, our Facebook, we got a lot to share. We thought, why not start with our first vlog of 2020 being focused on one of the main parts about Cultivated Candle Co, which if you guys know us, that's antique candle uploads. There's pretty much two parts of antique candle uploads. There is the week before the antique candle upload and the week after the antique candle upload. So with the February antique candle upload we just had, we decided to show the week before all that we do to prep all of the vintage candle goodies. We go antiquing on a weekly basis, just always collecting, always looking to find those vintage goodies. And for the antique candle uploads, we typically do a week of Hail Mary, last antique hauls. So that's kind of how the week starts out. Good morning all. It is Tuesday and it is the first day of our final antique hauls for the February antique candle upload. It's a really busy week, and so today I am headed west of Columbus to hit up 3 of our fave antique malls. I can't wait. So if you followed along on Instagram stories this week, you saw all of my hauls, my last minute hauls before the February antique candle upload, and we have a few boxes to unpack now that everything is back in the studio.
Yeah, and I actually have not seen almost any. I can see a few now, but while I was getting all of these vintage masons is when you were antiquing.
Even me too, because I am picking up so much on the antique hauls, I forget what I snagged.
Right.
So it's kind of a walk down memory lane, even though it was just a few days ago.
This is like Christmas. Oh wow, that's really fun. That's super colorful.
Yeah, so that one in stories, and you guys might have even commented on this really colorful flower one, got a lot of interest and engagement.
It's really cool with the black background too, because it just makes the colors pop so much more.
Right.
Usually it's like white in the background. Well, not usually, but a lot of times.
Oh yeah, with the florals for sure. But I shared this one in stories, but it was the pie filling and dessert. It's really, really retro, and I don't know if you saw, but it even has recipes on the back. Coconut cream pie, coconut pudding.
You gonna make one?
No. Coconut fudge, coconut frozen dessert. It doesn't have a year on it though, so this is one that we've never had before. It's Raleigh's. So I'm gonna look up and see how old it is. If I had to guess, I would say the 40s.
Really?
By looking at it.
40s?
Oh yeah, for sure.
I'd guess 50s.
Okay.
We'll see who's right. Nice, that's really cool.
Isn't that really neat? It was
How
listed
cool would
as...
it be to have a whole set?
I know.
A whole dinner set of fresh glass.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. It was listed as depression glass, so I want to do some research into it to make sure that it is. It is thicker, which something that I've noticed with depression glass is it's thinner.
Right.
But that doesn't mean like the other sugar bowl that we got was depression glass and it's thicker, so it could have been later on. I don't know. I need to do some research.
All right, so I see something that I'm super excited about. I did not realize that you got one of these. This has grown to be one of my favorite pieces. Like rivals the Princess Diamond in terms of just like a real classic. I don't know.
You might have the lid actually. I don't think I have it. Oh no, I do.
I was gonna say I don't know over here, so.
But yeah, because we've only had clear in this color. We were thinking of button and cane. This is not button and cane.
I am thinking of button cane, even though the button cane dishes are completely different shape.
Yeah. This is a more simplistic design, and he was thinking of our button and cane.
You can't show anybody this. We gotta delete this footage. No way these people can know I ever made a mistake.
once we have everybody unwrapped from all of our antiquing, we also pull everything out of our treasure chest from all of our antiquing trips over the past month. And now is the hard but also fun part, choosing what we want to include and really seeing, is there anything we want to save for future antique candle uploads. This doesn't even include everything that we have as a potential piece for the February antique candle upload. So when I am going through this and choosing what do we want to include, I incorporate seasonal themes, other themes, and requests from you guys. So as I go through these right now, I'm going to keep all of that in mind. Any Pyrex, because this is something we've been talking about in Instagram stories. We did a poll, so that makes it easy for me with these guys. I know any Pyrex that we snagged in the past month, we're going to be including in this upload because it's something that's timely and we're testing it. I know I mentioned this in Instagram stories, but I was keeping my eyes peeled for pink vintage glass and other pink pieces since Valentine's Day is right around the corner. So I know any piece that fits into V-Day, we're going to be including. We've been getting a lot of requests for the vintage ball jars that have the glass lids. So this is another one that I think I'm going to keep pretty much every single glass lid that we have. Keep these around for the antique candle upload since I know that you guys are interested in them. You know, at Cultivated Candle Co, with the Puga collection, we are big on vibrant colors that remind us of the outdoors in these kind of plain Jane winter months. So I know our vibrant pieces that we've snagged in the past month and a half, I'm going to be keeping these guys around for the upload, another easy pick. And then outside of themes and customer feedbacks that are kind of like a no-brainer when it comes to choosing, we go through and we handpick every single piece that's included in an antique candle upload. So it's a truly personalized experience, not only from us picking them in the antique mall, but to hand selecting when it comes to what we're going to include. So now that we have our pieces selected for the antique candle upload, Jer is working on getting our wax amounts because all of these pieces are so different. So as you can see right now, Jer is working on all new stuff. So for every new piece that we get for antique candle uploads, we're getting new wax amounts measured.
Right now, I'm working on figuring out how much wax is going to go into each one of our antique candles. They're all one of a kind. Some of them are really big, some of them are small, so they all have a different wax amount that's going to go into them. I am pouring water into this clear glass piece to see how much water fits up to the line that we want the candle wax, and then that number gets plugged into a simple little equation that we came up with, and that tells us how much wax gets put into each candle.
We thought we could show you me on the computer doing research, but we thought that could be a little boring. So after we unwrap all of our goodies, decide what we want to include in the antique candle upload, I grab my handy dandy iPad and it's time to do some research on the vintage pieces, which as a history buff is so much fun. So where are we headed now?
To do product photos.
Yep. So we are headed upstairs to the gallery where we take all of our product photos. And Jared is just scoping out the scene, getting everything ready, and you guys probably recognize this view.
We brought a load of candles up here, and I'm just getting some of them positioned to start our photos. And we love taking photos up here because we have these big old windows on both sides, this nice ledge, and then kind of a big expansive view in the back, so all the focus is on each candle.
And also in conjunction with research, I'm kind of writing the product descriptions at the same time because a lot of times the research, you know, plays into talking about the product, and we really just get everything uploaded for launch on Sunday night, and voila. So that was a super short version of what we do to prep for antique candle uploads. Really, a lot of the prep time comes in making sure all of the products have uploaded correctly, everything looks good, so it's ready for launch at 8 p.m. ET, which is the time that we always do our antique candle uploads. So it's always a really fun one of our busiest weeks of the month as we prepare for antique candle uploads. And then our second busiest week would be after the antique candle upload, because as you guys know, all of our vintage candles are pick the scent. So we kind of have it broken out into 2 weeks, finding the pieces, getting everything ready for the website, and then the week after making all of the candles and shipping them to you guys. So thank you guys so much for watching this behind the scenes look on our antique candle uploads. On the Cultivated Candle Co YouTube this year, we have a lot more to share. Candle making, vintage finds, working together as a couple. There's a lot more, so please subscribe below. And as always, across all of our channels, we always say this, thank you guys so much for your support of CCC and for being here.